Top 10 Underrated Comedy Movies You Need to Watch. Get ready to discover comedic treasures that never got their deserved moment in the spotlight. If you're tired of rewatching the same mainstream hits, these clever side-splitting gems will breathe fresh air into your movie nights. Whether you're seeking silly slapstick or witty banter, there's something for every brand of humor here. Stick around as we count down the top 10 underrated comedy movies you absolutely need to watch. Prepare to laugh, gasp, and fall in love with these lesser-known comedic classics. In the Loop. Why it's great. This comedic gem masterfully channels razor-sharp satire as it dives into bureaucratic chaos swirling around politicians and advisors, unveiling absurd truths about government decision-making. Peter Capaldi's iconic insults and rapid-fire banter keep you on edge, laughing non-stop. Fun fact: directed by Armando Iannucci, who also created Veep, it features cameo appearances from unexpected figures. The cast's improvisational freedom sparked fresh comedic gems in nearly every scene, making each witty exchange even more surprising. A timeless political farce. Game Night. Why it's great. Game Night seamlessly fuses action, comedy, and mystery, following competitive couples whose innocent game escalates into a real-life kidnapping plot. Jason Bateman and Rachel McAdams excel, delivering whip-smart banter and physical humor that keeps audiences laughing throughout. Fun fact: although it scored well at the box office, many assumed it was a formulaic rom-com and missed its clever twists. Keep an eye out for the impressive one-shot sequence, a playful nod to heist flicks with comedic flair. Kiss Kiss Bang Bang. Why it's great. Kiss Kiss Bang Bang rejuvenates the buddy cop formula with razor-sharp dialogue and a twisted crime plot. Robert Downey Jr. and Val Kilmer share electric chemistry, bouncing off each other's witty quips as they investigate a baffling murder. Why it's underrated. Despite critical acclaim, it underperformed in theaters, overshadowed by larger releases. Helmed by Shane Black, it harnesses the same snappy comedic flair he'd later bring to blockbusters. Its cult following grows as more viewers discover its biting humor. Hot Rod. Why it's great. Hot Rod explodes with silly antics as Andy Samberg plays an amateur stuntman on a mission to fund his stepdad's surgery. Filled with outrageous pratfalls, random dance breaks, and absurd showdowns, it's a pure comedic adrenaline rush. Fun fact: released during a busy summer, Hot Rod didn't gain immediate traction. However, its offbeat humor and quotable lines won over a loyal fanbase. This film also marked one of the Lonely Island's early forays into feature-length comedic madness. What We Do in the Shadows. Why it's great. This mockumentary follows a group of vampire roommates navigating mundane tasks in modern-day Wellington. Taika Waititi and Jermaine Clement deliver hilarious deadpan humor, covering everything from chore charts to nightlife chaos, blending supernatural tropes with everyday struggles. Why it's underrated. It gained a cult following but initially flew under mainstream radar. Fans adore its brilliant mix of horror and reality TV satire. The film's success later spawned a TV series, proving just how enduring its quirky comedic style is. The Death of Stalin. Why it's great. The Death of Stalin transforms historical turmoil into biting political comedy, courtesy of Armando Iannucci's signature satire. A stellar ensemble, including Steve Buscemi and Jason Isaacs, keeps the tension high, blending power struggles with absurdly funny moments. Fun fact: its irreverent take on Soviet politics wasn't universally welcomed and even got it banned in Russia. Still, critics praised its dark wit. The script's inspiration came from a French graphic novel, proving political drama can yield hilarious satire. Popstar. Never Stop Never Stopping. Why it's great. This mockumentary stars Andy Samberg as a clueless pop sensation clinging to fame at all costs. The Lonely Island peppers the story with outrageous songs and celebrity cameos, delivering a brilliant spoof of the modern music industry. Why it's underrated. Despite strong reviews, it fared poorly in theaters. Fans who discovered it later praised its satire of pop culture and marketing hype. Each original track brims with comedic gold, proving the Lonely Island's knack for blending catchy tunes. The Other Guys. Why it's great. Will Ferrell and Mark Wahlberg star as detectives overshadowed by flashy supercops. Their comedic partnership thrives on jabs at each other's pasts and bungled cases, while Michael Keaton provides laughs with his surprisingly offbeat police captain character. Fun fact: amid its slapstick energy, the film sneaks in commentary on corporate greed, highlighted during the closing credits. Overshadowed by Ferrell's other comedies, it still remains a fan favorite, thanks to its blend of action parody and offbeat humor. Tucker and Dale vs. Evil. Why it's great. Tucker and Dale vs. Evil flips the typical slasher script on its head, turning backwoods killers into endearing goofballs. Through a series of comical accidents, it blends gory setups with hysterical misunderstandings, poking fun at genre clichés. Why it's underrated. Despite positive festival buzz, it struggled to find a mainstream audience. Viewers who discovered it later fell in love with its clever inversion of horror stereotypes. Tyler Labine and Alan Tudyk's comedic chemistry underpins every laugh and mishap. Safety Not Guaranteed. Why it's great. Safety Not Guaranteed follows three reporters investigating a curious classified ad seeking a time travel partner. Aubrey Plaza's sardonic wit and Mark Duplass' earnest oddity shine, blending comedy with surprising emotional depth as they track the ad's originator. Fun fact: inspired by a real-life ad once published as a joke, the film merges humor and longing for second chances. It earned a Sundance Award but remained under the radar, winning fans with its offbeat optimism and lovable characters. That wraps up our countdown of underrated comedy gems deserving a place in your watch list. Whether you're a fan of snappy satire, riotous slapstick, or clever mockumentary style, these lesser-known films prove great humor can be found off the beaten path. So, carve out some time, cue up these recommendations, and let the laughter roll. Remember to share your favorites, and if there are more hidden treasures we missed, let us know in the comments. Until next time, stay entertained and keep exploring new comedic frontiers. Lady Rouge. Celebrating stories that inspire.